November 18, 1978, one of the darkest days in American history. Around 900 people died because of the suicide, with a lot of children. The story is gonna be about one of the darkest cults in American history, which calls Jonestown. But before to get there, let me show you a character, a person. His name is Jim Jones. Only one person could do such a terrible thing and force people to commit a suicide. And I'll tell you how and why. Please stay with me and watch this video until the end. And welcome to a Woodson Show. He was born in 1831. His name is Jim Jones. From young ages, in his childhood, he was interested about religion and manipulation. He was studying Lenin and Stalin and also studying manipulation techniques borrowing from Adolf Hitler. One of the pieces of advice that he followed and played a really huge role in his story is that to connect the people and create a community, a union, you gotta face the enemy. So how it all started? He founded first another cult in Indiana, where he was sharpening his skills of manipulation and charisma so he can lead people to his really dark goals. After a while, he left there, created a connection in politics, and he was forced to leave the United States for one simple reason. But before to tell you, you need to understand that he moved to Guyana, really far from the United States, and these lands remember Jim Jones nowadays, because that's the tragic place where he founded one of the darkest cults named Jonestown. He left the United States for one reason, because police officers were chasing him of abusing and beating up the kids. So alrighty, back to Guyana. Around 900 people joined him in Guyana, mostly black people, and started to work for him. It was like a cult. He was saying to them that it's like a family. They were being brainwashed every day, hours of his speech, and they were used to work from 12 to 16 hours a day. Thanks to Jonestown population and their documents they were taken, Jim was getting paid a lot of money from government. Well, if to believe official data, about $62,000 monthly. About the rules of a Jonestown cult. Well, first of all, you're not allowed to leave the land. There were a lot of armed people just securing the perimeter and not letting people out. If you will not follow any rules, there would be two choices. First, they're gonna beat you up in a small metal cave, or you're gonna be humiliated in front of the other people. The most terrible thing is that a few times a week they were practicing how Jim called is white nights, where basically they were practicing how to commit suicide, massive suicide. They were practicing it each week, and besides that days, they just were being brainwashed by his speech for hours, as I said earlier. So as you can see, most of the people didn't have any choice. Luckily, one of the people escaped that place and told everything about the plan of a massive suicide, about how people live over there inside of those walls. And that warned a counselor from United States. He went there to visit. He saw it by himself, and a few people asked to go with him, so which he did. But Jones wasn't happy about it, and all of them were dead. And that was the moment. That happened on November 18, 1978. John felt it's not enough, and he said to all his population, which was around 900 people, that they need to commit a suicide because enemies around them. You know, that's one of the situations when a thin foil hat not gonna help you and enemies are among us, not somewhere up in the sky. That person is extremely dangerous, and he gave to 900 people drugs and tranquilizers as well, and forced them to commit suicide. That's how it happened. One of the darkest pages in American history. And between them, 3 or 4 children died as well. I think after that, FBI really changed their perspective of cults and how to exactly do their investigations. Please, people, let me know what you guys think about this story. Leave your comments and don't forget to subscribe. Until next scary story.